All right, first and foremost, I want to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Kakodash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone who rule well and who is worthy to be counted for double honors. And peace and salutations to you brothers out there pushing this truth wholeheartedly and sincerely and for love of the gospel. It's the brother Gabari from the Indiana camp coming back at you again with another sit down to basically just talk about the Lord is coming back to get his glory, all right, and to get his fear, his honor, and his recognition, all right. So as most brothers know, right now the Lord is not being feared. He's only being feared amongst the elect. All right now. So the Lord is basically, how can I say, he doesn't have recognition. You know, if things happen, you don't have massive amount of groups of people saying that, oh, it's Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is doing this, you know. But when the Lord does come back and destroys America and bring calamity upon this earth, basically when the Lord starts to show his power, people are going to recognize that, hey, this has nothing, this has to come from a higher being, you know. Right now, Esau has, you know, everybody. There's an answer for everything. It's a scientific answer for everything. Earthquakes and this and war and this, you know. Basically, Esau feels like they got everybody believing that there's a answer for everything. That there's no higher power doing all this. But really, to be honest, it's the Lord stirring up the minds of these people to get them ready for what combat, man. All right, you know, it's just the Lord really coming. It's the Lord really flexing his power. All right. He's really finna bring this man down horrendously, okay? And that's why it says in the book of Isaiah, the 2nd chapter, it says what? The haughtiness and the arrogance of the proud shall be brought low, and the Lord alone shall be exalted. Lord willing, we're going to get there because that's one of my favorite scriptures, you know? So it says what? The Lord alone shall be exalted, all right? So that means ain't nobody else, ain't no other power, can nobody else say, oh yeah, it was me, I'm the one who brought. No, the Lord's going to get all that recognition. He's going to get all that fame. He's going to get all that glory, all right? Just like how it said when the Lord took us out of Egypt and what all the other nations knew about it, and the Lord and basically Israel got praised in the lands, you know, what the harlot that stayed in the wall, she knew about it. You know, basically people, I'm gonna get a couple of the stories, but people knew that, oh yeah, we heard what your Lord did in Egypt, you know. So what, how about Shem Yahshua got fame across the land? Everybody knew and reverenced the Lord at that point, man, because they didn't want that to happen to them, you know. They seen the power what the Lord had, man. All right, and that's exactly how people are gonna be when America be destroyed, man. All right. The Lord is going to get that fame and that reverence back again. All right. So this is Jeremiah chapter 16 verse 15. You know, and just to show you that, you know, just like how the Lord got that fame back when he delivered us from Egypt, he's going to get that same fame when he delivered us from America, man. All right. This is Jeremiah chapter 16 verse 15. It says, but the Lord liveth that brought up the children. I'm going to start from 14. It says, therefore, behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that it shall no more be said, the Lord liveth that brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt. But the Lord liveth that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north. Right. See, so it says what? It's not going to be said that, oh, the Lord had brought us up from the land of Egypt. It's gonna be what? Said that he's brought it up from the land of the north, which is what? Babylon, man. All right. That's what's going to be the talk of the town. All right. The Lord delivered us from Egypt was old news. But guess what? When the Lord delivers us now, he's going to get all that fame and recognition again. All right. Just like it happened back in Egypt. All right. So it says in all the lands whither ye been driven them, I will bring them again into their land that I gave unto their fathers. Right. So what? Israel was scattered unto diverse out of the diverse lands. You know, you got some brothers in Brazil, you got some brothers in North America, you got brothers in Africa, you got brothers in Europe and Asia, you got brothers in the coastal islands. You know, you got Israel scattered everywhere. You know, so his elect is scattered through these lands, and the Lord is going to bring them all back into one and take them all back into the land that He gave us, that He gave to our fathers, man, which is what? Israel. All right, and then from there we're going to possess the other. And then from there, we're going to possess the whole entire world. All right. Going around conquering and dethroning kings and dethroning and governments and stuff, you know. But Oh, let me see. Can I find that? Damn it. This is the one we get right here. This is Joshua chapter 2 and verse 10. I'm gonna get this. I think this is actually Rahab. Let's see what after this. Came to pass that the signs she brought. So yeah, I think this is actually Rahab. Yeah, it is Rahab. So I'm gonna start from the top. This is Joshua chapter 2 verse 1. It says, and Joshua the son of Nun sent out of Smitten 2 men to spy secretly, saying, go view the land, even Jericho. And they went and came unto the harlot's house named Rahab, and lodged there. And it was told to the king Jericho, saying, behold, there come men in hither tonight, and the children of Israel to search out the country. And the king Jericho sent Rahab and said, bring me forth the men that come to thee, which are entered into the house, for they are come to search out all the country. And the woman took 2 men and hid them, and said thus, there came men unto me, but I wist not whence they were. And it came to pass about the time shutting of the gates, whereas it was dark, the men went out hither. The men went out once not pursued after them quickly. It says, for ye shall overtake them. But she had brought them up to the roof of the house, and had hid them in the stacks of flax, the stakes of flax, which had laid in order upon the roof. And the men pursued after them the way of Jordan unto the fords. And as soon as they which pursued after them they were gone out, they shut the gate. And before they had laid down, she came unto them on the roof. And she said unto them, I know that thy Lord has given you the land, and that your terror is upon us, and that all the habitation of the land faint because of you. For we have heard how the Lord dried up the water of the Red Sea for you, when ye came out of Egypt, and what ye did unto the 2 kings of the Amorites, and were on the other side of Jordan, Shinar and Og, whom ye utterly destroyed. See, so what? Rahab knew. She said, and then she said, we. So it was her and her people knew what the Lord did for us, man. You know, they seen the terror, and they seen the wonderful works that the Lord did for us, man. And she knew. She basically got in line. She knew what was her part. She said, hey, listen, I know the Lord gave y'all this land. You know, I'm just trying to make sure, you know, I'm straight with y'all, you know. So that's why she did what she did, because she understands that's basically fear and reverence. She seen it and she feared. She was like, nah, I don't want to have no parts in that. I don't want to have no part. I don't want to be on the wrong hand. I want to be on the wrong side of I want to be on the Lord's I want to be on the Lord's wrong side. All right. So she tries to get back in order, man. And that's exactly what the elect is doing now, man. They don't want to be on the wrong side of the Lord. So they're trying to get back in order. So when he comes back, they can be shown mercy. They can be shown favor. All right. Let me see, can I find another one? It says, this is Joshua chapter 9, verse 7. It says, and the men of Israel said unto the Hivites, peradventure ye dwell among us, and how shall we make a lodge? Okay, yeah. So this is basically when Joshua and the children of Israel was going around conquering the Hamites, but the Hivites heard about what basically Joshua was doing. They was coming to make league with Joshua, but they were one of the countries that Joshua was finna come and take over. But the Hivites act like they went from a far country just to basically say, oh yeah, man, we heard what the Lord, how the Lord did y'all, man. We trying to be in peace with y'all. So basically they did the same thing Rahab did. They was finna get in line, and we found out that they were actually one of the countries we was finna take over anyways. We was all, you tricked us, but it is what it is. It says, then they said unto Joshua, we are thou servants. Oh, and Joshua said unto them, who are ye? And from whence ye come? And he said unto them, from a very far country thy servants are come because of the name of the Lord thy God. For we have heard the fame of him. See? So they heard the fame too. You know? These Hivites heard the fame. They recognized the Lord's power, man. They said, for we have heard the fame of him and all that he did in Egypt. See? Everything he did in Egypt, they heard it. You know? So this is proving that with what everything that the Lord did, these other nations heard about it and they feared. They fucking feared, man. They was scared. And it's going to be the same exact time when the Lord did the same, when the Lord took down Egypt back then, it's going to be the same recognition now when the Lord takes down America. People are going to know. Yahweh Bashim Yahshua name is going to be uttered in the streets. People are going to know that who did, hey man, it got to be a God, man. The Lord God of Israel did this. You know? It's going to shake this earth, man. You know? Is it 2:17, I believe? Yep. This is Isaiah chapter 2, verse 17. It says, in the loftiness of man shall be brought down. What's loftiness mean? Heightened, haughty, pride. That's going to be brought down. It says, and the haughtiness of man shall be made low. What is haughtiness? Elevate, loftiness, high, elevation, you know, thinking you something when you're nothing. Shall be brought low, and the Lord alone shall be exalted in that day. In what day? In the day of Jacob's trouble, in the day that the Americas will be destroyed. Only the Lord is going to be exalted that day, man. This proud nation, these proud people, they're all going to be brought down low. Everyone, governments, powers, everybody. Only the Lord is going to be exalted. Only the Lord's name is going to stand, man. All right. Matter of fact, what's that? What is that? I know where it's at, but I'm second Corinthians. It's second Ezra. I want to say 9. Hold on, let me see, Lord, when I can find it. Let me just, for the sake of time, let me just see, just grab it. Six. It was 6. Okay, con. This is Second Ezra chapter 6 and verse 27. It says, for evil shall be put out and deceit shall be quenched. Be quenched with what? By truth. All right. Evil is going to be put out. And how is evil being put out? By what? The so-called the so-called white man Esau Edom being brought down, being dethroned. That's how evil being put out. All right. Deceit shall be quenched. How is deceit being quenched? All right. By that man getting out of power, man. Because he is the embodiment, he is the embezzlement of what? Deceit, sin. All right, wrong, the wrong way. He is the embodiment, the manifestation of all that, man. So when he goes down, all this other evil, deceit, lying, thievery, all that's getting put out with him. All right, just like how if you got a rude guest and you tell a rude guest to leave, you know, and him and everything that he owns and possess, he gets out, you know. Verse 28, as for faith, it shall flourish. Corruption shall be overcome, and the truth, which hath been so long without fruit, shall be declared. Why? Because the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahshua is coming back into power. It's coming back into rulership. All right? It's our turn now, man. And when we get in rulership, guess what? The truth, faith, the fruit, All that's going to be declared is going to be flourishing. It's going to overcome at the end, man. That's why the scripture says what? Jacob is Esau is the end of the world. What? Evil and deceit being quenched. And Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth, which is what? The fruit, the fruit, the truth, faith. That's going to flourish. That's going to overcome. That's going to be the latter end. All right. That's going to be one who is set forth that is profitable. All right. The Lord's going to get his recognition. The Lord is going to be the only God upon the planet Earth. Everyone's going to reverence, heathen and Israel. And the children of Israel is going to stand in their stead right up underneath King David and Yahushua himself. All right. And everything is going to flow one with another, man. All right. It's not going to be it's not going to be no deceit, no lying, no wicked kingdom no more, man. Everything is going to be in its right state of mind. Everything is going to be where it's supposed to be. Everything is going to do what it was created to do. All right. So that's all I really had, Lord willing. I hope this video was edifying for you brothers out there. Until next time, I want to say shalom.